Aromatherapy and Autism, a second look at a growing trend. Walking into a coffee shop, that feeling you have when you smell the aroma of fresh brewed coffee. Chocolate chip cookies fresh from the oven, lavender and a warm eye pillow, freshly laundered sheets, and the smell of peppermint to wake up or help you study. Aromatherapy is used to elicit positive responses, promote relaxation, calmness, and increase mental awareness. If it is researched and used correctly by parents and the treatment team, should we discount the idea so quickly? Its history can be traced back to ancient Greece. It was used in cosmetics, religious, and medical purposes. In Egypt, China, and India, they use it as complementary and alternative therapy going back from 6,000 years. With so many different cultures for so many years using this therapy, why shouldn't we at least be looking at how it may possibly help in conjunction with other therapies and behavior analysis? In 2006 study, 108 different treatments were being used in the treatment of autism. ABA ranked number 4 with 36.4% of parents using it. Aromatherapy ranked number 47 with 4.1% of parents using it. In the skills training category, ABA-based treatment with 56.3% of parents using it, and aromatherapy with 25.9% of parents using it. The type and severity of disability influenced the treatment type in people with Asperger's. In the skills training category, ABA-based treatment with 24.3% using it, and alternative therapies, including aromatherapy, with 23.1% using it. Aromatherapy is not scientifically proven. Aromacology was introduced by the Sense of Smell Institute in 1982. It is a scientific analysis of olfactory effects on mood, physiology, and behavior. Its research must meet the following empirical criteria. It is theory-guided, goals and clear hypothesis testing. Fragrances are tested using appropriate experimental methodology. Sufficient and representative subject populations and appropriate contrasting control groups are used. Data are analyzed using suitable statistical methods, and the results have been vetted by scientific peers and accepted for publication in reputable journals. Smells elicit different responses depending on which country you're from. In the U.S., the minty smell of wintergreen is associated with candy. In Britain, it is associated with medicine and analgesics going back to World War II. In Vienna, orange and lavender increase positive moods in people under stress, and in Japan, jasmine tea relaxes people under stress. The use of plant-based oils, or plants in general, have been used in medicine for many years, from the time we chewed on willow bark to help with pain, and it currently being an active ingredient in aspirin known as salicin. Other fads not supported by research but in use are weighted blankets, white noise, phototherapy, bright light therapy, dolphin therapy, restricted diet, and vitamin supplements, to name a few. Some of the plants we're familiar with would be clary sage. It helps ease tension and control acne. Eucalyptus works on the nervous system, the immune system, and respiratory systems. Geranium is used in soaps and detergents and helps with eczema. Lavender has sedative effects and helps with headaches and sleep. Lemon is used in weight loss and helps with oily skin. Peppermint is used in liniments, aids in digestion and headaches. Chamomile is used for hay fever, stress relief, and gastrointestinal issues. Rosemary works on the digestive system, and in recent human trials, as of 2015, it has the potential for improving cognitive function in patients with Alzheimer's due to its free radical scavenging activity. Tea tree is antibacterial, antifungal, anti-inflammatory, and helps with asthma and bronchitis. Ylang ylang is used in shock and trauma, helps with anxiety and hypertension. These are only a few of the many plants we are familiar with. They are used in everyday life, from cooking to body care, to candles infused with their oils, and in some of the healthcare items we use today. Behavior. The brain is a part of our body we don't fully understand, and we're still trying to grasp all that it does and processes. The aromas and behaviors certain smells elicit are continually being researched and understood. Anxiety levels have decreased in patients undergoing a computerized axial topography or CAT scan while smelling a vanilla-like odor called heliotropin. Inhaling lavender improves letter counting, mathematical tasks. Peppermint increases performance on a sustained visual attention task. The International Journal of Neuroscience has noted both lavender and rosemary increase speed in math computations, relaxation, and decreased anxiety. In some studies, it has shown that people with autism have poor sleep patterns. Generally known, 86.2% of children with autism spectrum disorder have a sleep problem. 13 to 86% of children with developmental disabilities have sleep disorders. In a randomized control study, children receiving 15 minutes of aromatherapy massage versus children reading stories at bedtime showed improvement in hyperactivity, stereotypy, and social interaction. Touch and smell are crucial in early childhood development. It helps develop self-awareness and awareness of others and sensory experiences close to their body space. Touch helps us understand the world around us, and touch and smell helps us make connections with others. Certain smells are associated with experiences and could help reinforce learning experiences, thereby aiding in long-term recall and multisensory learning. In one study, 4 children with autism spectrum disorder and severe learning disabilities with extreme aggression, anxiety, obsessive, and self-injurious behaviors, there was massage added to their daily routine at school. Massage was performed on their hands and feet 2 times a week for up to 10 minutes, the same time each day over 8 months, and within the first 4 months, the children increased shared attention behaviors, so much so that the parents expressed an interest in learning so they could continue it at home. And as you can see, out of the 6 behaviors, 4 of them were increased. Over 8 observations, they increased 7 out of the 8 behaviors. The behaviors increased were physical proximity, emotional engagement, eye gaze preference, touching, and pointing. During massage, there is a balance between sensory stimulation and pace, pressure, and length of massage. The child controls the length of tolerance in seeking sensory stimulation. The 4 stages of progression the children went through were resistance, passive toleration, cooperating passively, enjoying and increasing length of time actively engaged in the massage. The children began to initiate eye contact, remain in close proximity to, and showing enjoyment by smiling at the aromatherapist. The question became, will the responses at home be similar to those at school? And as you can see, most of the responses increased. From the parents overall, they displayed more shared attention behaviors in general. They were learning to interact with others and enjoy and have it be enjoyable through touch or smell. Their functional daily activities, like getting dressed, were noticeably less stressful for both the parent and child. They improved sleep patterns, positive effects on aggressive behaviors, positive impact on relationship with the parent performing the aromatherapy massage. The counterargument would be there are numerous studies showing neutral or no effects when using aromatherapy massage with applied behavioral analysis. In one study, Williams, 2006, it showed with 12 children ages 12 to 15 years that are diagnosed with autism spectrum disorder, they showed no effect for sleep onset, duration, and night wakings. In another study, it showed a neutral effect using 2% lavender oil. There was no empirical research meeting the inclusion criteria. And the list goes on. The problem is there are very few studies conducted with double-blind trials. And my conclusion is there is plenty of evidence showing it seems plausible that the effects may result in a combination of pharmacological, cognitive, and emotional effects. We need more research to be completed in this area to understand any lasting impacts. The Chinese, the Romans, the Egyptians, they've all been using aromatherapy for thousands of years in various forms. And in a variety of ways, it can be used in behavior analysis from aromatherapy massage to diffusers to help elicit different moods and affecting those behaviors. When researched and used in the appropriate ways, results show it can and has the potential for positive results. So my challenge to you is to see for yourself how the different oils affect not only your mood, but also your behavior. The end.